It's August 2020, two-thirds through this strangest of years. And as we emerge out, things have changed. There's a new normal. Uh, Playing poker on Zoom's normal now. Valerie's hair hasn't been this colour for 60 years. And Ellie's busy working from home, using the kitchen table to communicate with her work colleagues. Daniel, step further, is going to go back to uni, get training, get himself a decent job. That's great. And all this means that the tubes, the trains, that London town is eerily empty. It looks like the days of what they call the Pret economy, or the giant blocks of people going in 5 days a week. Looks like those are over. Probably to the relief of the natives, like these two. But Flash hopes that this cone of his isn't a new normal. It doesn't like that at all. So the big news for Mel and I is we got the house, and we're deliriously happy for all sorts of reasons, not just bricks and mortars. Commitment to each other. Next 30 years, let's get down the garden centre, and that's because we've both got small gardens at the moment, front and back, and we're going to have walloping great big gardens, which is fantastic. Mel's dad calls it the gym. We're going to go to the gym, which is gardening, in this beautiful town, Cheltenham. And I think this goes with, if you like, the demise of London, of commuting into this huge city. Why would you want to do that when you could live here? It's got nearly all the things you need. It's got the cinemas, it's got the theatres, it's got the restaurants, it's got the shops, it's got Cheltenham Town Football Club, it's got Gloucester Rugby Club just up the road, it's got all sorts of architectures and little nooks and crannies. And if you get bored of that, 2 miles away, you're up on the escarpment, Cotswold Way, magnificent views over to the Severn Valley, good old Cotswold sheep. Everybody loves it, including the dogs, so that's really, really good as well. So here we are now, we're stumbling out into the light. 50,000 British people didn't make it, which is both a huge number and a small number. In particular, we've learnt we have to look after the old. Here's Mum with David and Margaret. She's having a great time. She's having a great time with Mel as well. And here's Mel with her dad inspecting the garden. Yeah, they're happy. Bronwyn, she's happy because the cafes are back open. We had the band round, that was just great. There they all are, and we did a repeat one at Nigel's, and Janet's, that was so good. Seen loads of Gordon and Jenny, especially at Margaret's 60th, which was a great evening. Margaret insisted on having it outside despite the weather. Great food, great company, really enjoyed it. Seamus was very, very proud boy, which is really excellent. And if Margaret was 60, then Roy was 70. 70, can't believe it. In their lovely garden, we had a bit of cake. And Roy and Karma have enjoyed seeing their grandchildren again. And here are the boys, David and Mike, South Wales Coastal Path, Atlantic College. Yes, we're going to go off the Nash Point. That is a Hansel lighthouse. So it's a magnificent structure there. So there we are. That's just about August 2020. Pretty good month for us. There's a kind of worry, though, in the kind of back of the mind, which is that we've had lockdown, but we haven't seen the consequences of lockdown. And whether that's massive unemployment, riots in the street, or whether it's the economy broken, whether it's people dying of diseases other than the virus, I don't know. But there are going to be consequences, and we have to prepare ourselves for them. So slightly apprehensive as we zoom in towards the end of the year. But you have a good time, yes? You look after yourself, and I'll see you next month for another exciting instalment of Monthly Highlights. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.